All right, so I just finished season two, and so I was just thinking about it and just going over like the episodes and overall like my thoughts about it. So I just pulled out some stuff just to have a backdrop stuff from the original and stuff from the new. Uh, I have more, but it's all put away in different spots. Anyways, so season two, it was pretty good. Like I really did enjoy it. I was really happy to watch it. Really happy to see everything again, and it totally feels like it really never left. And that was kind of what I was worried about. Like I was worried that if I were to watch it, it's not gonna have that same feeling, that same feeling that the original one had of like throwing anything at the wall and seeing what sticks, and then also like how long time has passed and some of the people like it's still like the main group of people and like all that stuff and everything, but I was pretty happy that it feels straight in line. It's just everything has like a new coat of paint pretty much. Like it's just so much more clear, so much more clean. um and that was really really great, and that was like one of my huge things that I was worried about, and they really did knock it out of the park with that one, I do feel like. And on top of that too, I was really really happy when I saw that the music was from pretty much the same few people that they had in the original, or like the same groups of people that were in the original, came back, and they did have a lot of new music, and they also did use the old music as well. It wasn't just completely kicking out the old music, but like some of the songs that kick in at certain spots. So that was really really great to have the old music from the original one popping in and out here and there, and then being incorporated with the new songs, and them kind of going back and forth, and even like some like remixed or like woven together songs. That was really really cool to have all those different like things happening and going on. So just to show that like this is the new one, but we still keep in track with the original one, and so that was really cool to see all that, and I really did enjoy that a lot. And then of course with the new art style, like it's really really cleaned up. Like the colors pop and the lines pop. But I mean, there's not really much in that sense. In the fact that I mean, the animation style was so simple back then. With when they did the original one to go now to this newer one, like it's not much of an improvement just because there's not much to improve from the original, which is an interesting thing to see. However, and I won't say what happens, but there's a few episodes like sprinkled throughout that are in completely different art styles, which I really, really did like. There's a few that really stand out. I'm not gonna say them if you're trying to. I'm not gonna do any spoilers yet, or I don't think I'll do spoilers in this one. Um, Anyways, there's a few episodes that sprinkle in like completely different art styles, and I absolutely love that so freaking much. Especially like the first big time they do that, I believe. Um, yeah, yeah, when they do that for like the first time when they do that was incredible. And then on top of that, even changing like the aspect ratio to match older shows, like how they would be, because it's supposed to be, the whole point of it is just parroting kind of anything, and parroting like more than just specifically like, pop culture, like stuff that that has been popular throughout the years or still is popular. Like that was really freaking cool. So not only parroting like the themes and the ideas, but parroting their styles and like what made them like what makes them feel nostalgic was really really cool. And so that was really great. And on top of that, there wasn't too many new characters. Like a pretty good handful of characters that were new. I mean, if you've seen like the trailers and stuff like that, or the promotional art, do you already know? Like the main one is the Angel Twins or the Angel Boys. Um, people a lot of people went crazy for them. I remember when I was at Anime Expo, and yeah, there was a lot of fans for them for sure. And I know I have a few friends that were waiting for them to show up, and I thought they were pretty cool. I really did like them, and their English voice acting was really good. Because I watched it both. Sometimes I'd watch the episode twice. Sometimes I would just fast forward to the part in Japanese, because I primarily watched it in English, and the English dub was really good. It was really really good, especially with the boys. The boys' lines. were pretty dang good and pretty dang spot on. I was not expecting them to be that funny or that good. Just because translating and then translating jokes and stuff like that. Sometimes it'd be a hit, sometimes it'd be a miss, but like, yeah, a lot of stuff they translated was pretty funny. A lot of the gags they translated, and like change, they had completely changed some of the jokes. They were still pretty good overall. So that was really good. And then of course, for me, like the standout character was Gunsmith bitch. I thought she was freaking amazing, and I am still very very sad that the only new merch from her that I've seen that has her, because I want a figure of her already. Um, is I've only seen can badges, acrylic stands, and then I think a little card, and that was like it. But like everybody else, them the Angel Sisters, Demon Sisters, Angel Sisters, and then of course the boys, like they all got plenty of merchandise and plenty of stuff already. But Gunsmith bitch, she doesn't have too much, but I know this series just ended, so hopefully we get some more stuff from her because I really want to see some more stuff from her because I really 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 did like her. English dub was really freaking great. I feel like the English voice acting was really really great on that part. All of her scenes for me were freaking incredible. So, anyways, yeah, she was freaking great. And then, of course, the Angel Sisters. I mean, my bad. The Demon Sisters were really great, and they get their own episodes too, which their episodes were really freaking good. That they got from kind of by themselves, in a way, really freaking good. And then on top of that's another thing that they did do in in the new one versus the original. Uh, in this one, they had episodes that were oh never mind, my bad. In season one, they did when Stalking meets her boyfriend. They had more episodes like that were more charming and not so much action focused or chaotic, chaos focused or parody focused. It was more like a nice how do I say it? It was more like a nice kind of more symbolic episode or a more like heartfelt episode, a more charming episode. There were a few of those in like sprinkled in throughout the season, and they were pretty dang good. I really did like that they did that as a variety. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be everybody's favorite. Like, not everybody is going to like those episodes, not everybody's going to care about those episodes. But that's kind of the hard thing about it is if you're parodying everything and you're parodying like anything, some jokes are going to hit harder than others just because if you're not a fan of this or a fan of that, it makes it harder uh, to make fun of something and like catch the reference or like realize that they're making fun of different things. Which there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of fan clubs, fan groups in general. So, anyways, yeah, really good. Like especially, I really did like the episode with the Demon Sisters and like going further back into their backstory of like them just being proper sisters and loving sisters to each other is an amazing juxtaposition to the Angel Sisters that they're always fighting each other and stuff like that. So it was a really good episode and a really charming episode for sure. Um, and so yeah, I mean like overall like it's it like the whole season was really good. Like it's I want to say it's kind of like a roller coaster. Like there's like really like when you hit that first episode just kind of launches you. And I did watch it at Anime Expo, so I did watch it. It was the subbed, but then I rewatched the English dub. Back at my house whenever it came out, and then just rewatched it again with some friends. So I've seen it a handful of times in English and in Japanese and everything. And like when you hit that first episode, it like kind of flings you, it kind of throws you, and I was in shock with the first episode, like all the stuff they did and how great it was. Like I was nonstop laughing. But like I said, some episodes are really, really good, but then some episodes get like I'm like, okay, like that was a good episode, but I felt like it could have been more, at times. But for me, that didn't happen too often. Um, because like you get the episodes that have 3 episodes in it, then you get the episodes that are 2 episodes, and then you also get episodes that are 1 episode, like when the boys show up and the first episode of the season. Those are both single episodes. There's no part A, part B, or C, or part 1, part 2. There's none of that in those episodes. I think that's the only two. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm taking this away. I think those are the only two episodes that are complete when the boys show up. Um, I'm double checking the list real quick. Yeah, I think those are the only two episodes, which is kind of weird too because the ending uh is over two episodes, but in reality it's three episodes. But then there's an episode before it, so the ending is four episodes. But I was like, I don't know. It's like kind of weird. They could have made it like a 1 hour special or something, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, so you kind of go on this roller coaster ride of kind of stuff going on. Um, and then trying not to spoil. I'm trying to think of other things that I liked and things that they did. Um, of course, but yeah, but I mean, without spoiling anything, I thought overall it was pretty freaking great. Um, Character development was pretty freaking great, especially for the Demon Sisters. I felt like the spotlights, the episodes that shine lights on them a lot, it 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 really just like blossom. Like I feel like I really do like them a lot more now than what I used to, because like I accidentally bought this tape because I was supposed to buy the stocking one, but I when I ordered it I clicked on the wrong one and so I got it and so I was like, oh freak, I got the wrong tape. I was like, oh well, but I'm like, damn, now I kind of feel bad. I kind of want more Demon Sister stuff because I feel like I understand them more and I know them more and their background more, so I feel a little bit more attached now, which is really good. And I really did like them, but of course, like I said, Gunsmith bitch, which I have nothing of her because they really don't have much merchandise of her in it. Um, Her personality, her style, how freaking how cool she was, just so freaking cool. I liked like all of her scenes for me, just like stole the show, and I want more of her, and I want to see more of whatever adventure she goes on. Again, trying to spoil anything. Um, yeah, I really want to see more of that. And then don't want to say anything else. Yeah, I think that's it. So for overall thoughts and everything, really good. Really enjoyed it. Uh, really liked everything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But of course, it's not perfect. If you're trying to get a perfect anime, it's not perfect. And the jokes and stuff were really great at times, but there was some times where the jokes were kind of lame, or the episode I really didn't care for too much. Um, like I'm trying to think of one episode I just did not care for. Oh yeah, I'll say it here. The episode I really didn't care about was the longest yard one where they're in prison. Like I think out of all the episodes, I think that was the one I did not care for. Like I'm sorry, but that episode was like the worst episode. Like I could have done without that, to be honest. But besides that, everything else was really good. Um, and overall, I think it was really great. And like comparing it to season one, um, I don't know if I don't know if it would be fair to compare it to season one because season one just like kept you like traumatized at the ending. Um, so freak. I mean, there is some good moments that I really did like. Uh, I will say I think there is more episodes. I think there is more episodes I like in this one. So if you want to say good or better, I would say that I do like season two. And if it's better, it's only better by like a little bit, not by much. More it's like if season one, was like an eight, like this is like an 8.5 or something. Um, but kind of thing. But I like the show too much. I like the characters too much. So my vote, my numbers wouldn't be a valid number regardless. But overall, I think it was really great. And so if you haven't watched it, I recommend watching it. It's really good overall and really funny scenes overall. So that's all I got for this one. So yeah, thanks for watching.